How's it going, friends? Welcome back to Trades and Gains, where we read the tea leaves of the smart money so you don't have to stare at candles and charts all day. Today's episode, we're breaking down some massive insider trades that hit today. Big guys from Icahn, big sales from tech execs, and what it all says about the market heading into May as we come to the end of April. Let's break down who's moving millions and why it exactly matters. First up, the legend himself, Carl, the man, the myth, the legend. Back in the headlines with a massive, as we can see here, $1.76 million buy into CVI. Now with CVI, he spent $1.76 million to acquire 98,000 shares at the $17.84 spot price. Now, if we continue to scroll down, I believe we find another trade of his right here, another CVI trade as well for $545,000 at the 29,000 share level for an $18.21 spot. Now, another thing he did was UAN as well. And with UAN, he was able to pick up about 5,300 shares for $392,000 at the $73.87 spot price as well. This isn't just Carl fiddling around or playing with himself. He's doubling down on hard assets while the rest of the market's chasing growth. CVI and UAN are energy and fertilizer plays, and the read here is commodities, cash flow, and dividends. And some context here is energy has underperformed tech year to date. Fertilizers are inflation hedges. Icahn's clearly betting on sticky inflation and rotation into value as rate cuts get delayed. When Icahn makes a move, it's not for likes, it's for alpha and to protect himself. Now let's flip the tape, because while Carl's buying, tech insiders are quietly heading for exits. Here's what printed exactly. So let's go ahead and pull up this meta print. We had Jennifer Newstead, who's the CLO over there, 921 shares at the $491 spot price for $453,000. Snow, we had the co-founder, president of products, Benoit Dageville, sell 6,000 shares at the $150 spot price for a nice premium of $937,000 as well. We also have, I believe we have RIVN on this list. Let me do some digging real quick. I hope you're all having a great day, by the way. No, we're not going to go into RIVN. We also had Team. Team was another big dump here, as we can see from Farquhar Scott and Cannon Brooks, the CEO. A nice little $780,000 sold off here. And I think we have some other some more team prints up here again. So it was not a one-off thing. So these aren't your run-in-the-mill small token sells, by the way. These are pre-earnings liquidations, often a red flag or a defensive move in case of the market turning. Meta and Snowflake in particular have had steep rallies year to date. When insiders start trimming into strength, it often signals expectations might be getting a little too hot for their industry. Now, we also had Airbnb as our top print today. We had Joseph Gevis, the co-founder, just cashed out about $20 million and some change worth of Airbnb stock. He had two Form 4s, and they were about over 180,000 shares at the $113.56 price and $114 price. That's not a diversify your portfolio sale. That's a massive offload, and just weeks before Q2 earnings season's about to kick off. Airbnb has been struggling with regulation crackdowns in New York and Europe, plus Travel data is mixed. Could be a defensive move ahead of weak guidance for Q3 and Q4 and the rest of the year, potentially 2026 as well. So what's the big picture here? Here's what the insider activity signals to us. Old money's moving into cash flow plays, energy, dividends, and inflation hedges. That's what you're going to think about. Tech insiders are cautious. Even with strong Q1 prints, they're still de-risking. And retail's chasing AI and tech, but the execs, they're cashing out into strength. This divergence is 100% worth watching. And mind you, we do this through Investor Central Club. We're heading into May, and we've got macro headwinds of sticky inflation, delay Fed cuts that just got rumored to be put back on the table, and earnings season's landmines that could blow off at any second because, let's be honest, you could be EPS and rev, but if you have weak guidance, you will flop every time. By the way, the whales, they're moving early. If you're not tracking insider trades, you're playing the market blind. This stuff isn't sexy, but it's often the earliest signal of a shift in sentiment or a rotation into a certain sector. Drop a comment. Are you with Icahn buying dips, or do you think tech execs are right to cash out? Like the video, subscribe for weekly flow breakdown, and turn on those alerts so you never miss what the smart money is up to. I will see you guys in the next one.